Babushka.
Testing.
Babushka.
Testing.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast.
Are we recording?
Yes.
The Drunk Dial Hotline.
Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 3. Tonight we're drinking some hot toddies. That's when you spike your tea with alcohol.
Oh, it's not good.
That's what I call it, at least.
Yeah. Not tasty.
I like it.
Oh, that's because you're an alcoholic.
Tonight, we have a very special episode. As you know, we are the Drunk Dial Hotline. This is where the people call when they are drunk, intoxicated, and ready to speak their mind.
We have all made an oath to never call our ex, only call this voicemail, and we ask our listeners to do exactly the same
We
thing.
ask the world to do the same thing, to only call this line when drunk.
I don't know if we have the infrastructure to facilitate the world calling this number, but like maybe, who knows?
Who knows?
I'm Garrett.
I'm Zoe,
And I'm Natalie.
and we are
The Drunk Dial Hotline. Next time, Gary. You'll
Almost
jump
got
in
it.
next
So
time.
close.
Almost got it. Next time.
We have a couple callers who called in not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Third time's a charm.
Hey, so this message is for I didn't call you, but I called the hotline because that's what you're supposed to do, right? You call the hotline. Anyway, I'm making some oatmeal right now, maple and brown sugar, because I'm kind of hungry. It's been a long night. Anyways, and I went on a couple dates, and they were nice. We went slow dancing. We, like pizza together, which, I mean, how often, And also, we both like music. And when you find someone that really likes music, and it's not just music, but it's music. It's all of it, Listen, you really messed me up here. Like, we were having a great time. We went on that date, and you smooched me, and I smooched you back, and we were both like, wow, that's a good smooch. And then after the smooch date, something weird, I don't know, something weird happened. Like, you weren't very texty anymore. And then I thought, all right, something's going up. And so I reached out. I said, hey, let's hang out. And then you sent me this just stupid text you were like, hey, this other guy, remember that text? About, I don't know, what? No, I didn't call her. No, I called this hotline that you're supposed to call when you are feeling like you want to call that person, but you don't. Yeah, anyway, I probably shouldn't be boiling water. Maybe there's not another guy. Maybe you just didn't really like my smooches, but you lied to me about it, which is fine. I mean,
Oh, cut him right off.
Wow.
Mid-thought.
Right? I was excited to, I want to know what he thought.
You wanna
He
know
was
more?
Really, getting to the point
Well,
of
just
it.
you wait. We got 2 more. So I'm sure we're going to get to whatever that point is.
I do have one quick before we get into it.
Sure.
He said they went on a couple dates. They were really nice. And he starts off with they went slow dancing, which sounds like a great first date. Then,
I can't even think of the last time I went slow dancing.
honestly, me either. Maybe middle school?
I mean, high school for sure.
A wedding. Oh, no, I slowed down to my sister's wedding.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank God. That was scary.
I slow danced at my brother's wedding.
Yeah, but think about it. High school, you slow dance. But that college until wedding time, you're not slow dancing at all.
Not really.
Do you guys want to slow dance?
Kind of.
Let's.
Should we take a...
Take a brief.
We're gonna pause. We'll be right
Be
back.
back.
Never mind. I can go without slow dancing for a while again now. Thanks
Sorry
for
about
that.
that. Sorry about that, guys. I stepped on a lot of foots while we were slow dancing.
Slow dancing also with 3 people, even with the dancer in the group, is never great. They said they slow danced.
They smooched.
Wait.
Slow danced.
But first they slow danced, and then he said, like, as in if it were the next date, they liked pizza together.
Wait, did they eat pizza or they just liked it?
Well, that's my question. Mutually enjoyed pizza.
I imagine them like driving down the street and like they both see a pizza place and she's like, "Yeah, I like pizza." He's like, "I like pizza too." And then they just kept driving.
And that was the second date.
They both liked pizza a lot.
And music.
And music, all of it.
Such specific things to like. I mean,
Not a
where
lot.
where do you find someone that likes both pizza and music?
I mean, she was a catch, huh?
Oh, we're laughing at this guy.
No.
Sorry.
It sounds like they had amazing dates.
It did. I mean, not only did they smooch, but they both
Great
acknowledged
smooches.
that they said they had great smooches.
I love also that he said texty.
Yeah, that's fun. There's
It's
a lot
such
of-
a great term for it. Is that a thing?
I don't.
yeah, I've never heard
It's now
it.
a thing.
It's now a
Thanks
thing.
to
Smooches,
this
texty.
man and Drunk Dial Hotline, texty and smooches.
It's such a great way to describe it.
yeah.
He was being so texty, and then all of a sudden it changed.
And then he thinks that she lied about the smooches.
Oh,
He thinks
no,
that she-
it was
I
real
think
in
you're
the
a great
moment, man.
smoocher.
It's like, I get it. You had a great first date, you had a great second date, but like, you know, that's all it was. And like everything good comes to an end. Happiness is a fleeting state of mind. Like nothing lasts forever. And what you have to do is you just have to appreciate those brief moments you had and like just be happy that you had them. And like don't dwell on the fact that you don't have it. Just be happy that you had those moments and you shared them. And like get the fuck over it.
Oh, God, that was so sweet until that last part.
He had to.
I'm just really glad he's making oatmeal. You know what I mean?
I haven't had late night oatmeal in so long.
I've got some if you want to get some going later.
You think? I am worried for him about. He even commented on
Boiling water.
Boiling
It's
water.
dangerous. Dangerous when intoxicated.
Guys, we cut this guy off. I need to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, I want more of it.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're going to cut me off on a voicemail and cut me off in real life, why? Why would you do both? I mean, I get it, but are you going to defriend me on Facebook now, too? Are you going to, like, just forget that I'm even here, that I'm a human, and that I exist? I don't get it. What is the deal? What's this other guy's name? I want to know. What's his name? George? Such a shitty name. George. Go to hell, George. Probably a douche. If he's a douche, I'm going to be so upset. Just, remember when we had sausages together? That was nice. Remember that? Or maybe if me and George meet, I can be like, the girl is mine, not yours, but mine, not yours, but mine. Anyway, alright, before you cut me off again, I guess I'll just go eat my oatmeal now, because what's the point, you know? Anyway, I hope you're happy. I just hope you're happy. Okay. Hey, what's your roommate's deal? Is that me? Is that rude? I'm sorry. I didn't mean. She's pretty cute, right? Anyway, don't be mad at me for that. That's mean. I'm sorry, but she is cute. But sorry, I can't stop myself. I'm sorry. I shouldn't drink. This is why I don't drink much. Anyway, I guess I'll just go. Okay, well, maybe next time you could just not rip my heart out of my chest and throw it at the sun. That'd be nice if you didn't do that. Alright, I gotta go, my dad. My dad's calling me, so he's calling me to watch some more Bloodline. It's a really good show. Have you been watching it? It's really good. That one girl is like cheating on her.
Wow.
Cut off with a voicemail and in real life.
Oh.
But I want to remind you, caller, so sorry that the drunk dial hotline cut you off, sir. But
Don't take it personally.
don't take it personally.
Keep calling.
Keep calling us back. Call 4 times. Call 5 times. Call 7 times.
Be texty.
You be all the texting.
You can text us.
For our callers, you can text us. If you're feeling a little phone shy, give us a text. Give us a shout. We will read it out loud.
He got real sweet for a second there, talking about he just wants her to be happy.
I know.
Yeah.
Which, don't we all want to act like we're mature adults and that everyone we date, when it doesn't end well, you just like, oh, I just hope they're happy.
Honestly. And he doesn't want
We
them
all try to
happy.
pretend we're that mature.
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. Like, this happened to me. I had like an ex-girlfriend call me, and she was just like, oh, my life is falling apart. Everything is terrible. Like, I regret breaking up with you. And it was just like, I collect those. Like, I love that call. I'm a
who
terrible
doesn't?
person. This was her words. She said, well, you'll be glad to know that my life is completely falling apart without you, and it's just terrible, and I'm completely unhappy. And I said this, and like, it felt fucking amazing. I was just like, no, I don't want to hear that. I've only ever wanted you to be happy. And she started crying, and I was like, yes!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Woo! I won! I won the relationship. I get to collect all of these I regret breaking up with you, and I get to sleep with them alone.
I was going to
I
say.
get to cry myself to sleep, but at least you regret it. Fuck!
Garrett's a
Garrett's,
sad guy.
He's single and looking, ladies.
Wow.
Why do I break down every time? Like, I have a breakdown every week.
You got a lot built up in that large
This
body.
is good. This is therapy. So he started out so sweet, talking about he just wants her to be happy, but then he said,
This other guy.
yeah. She
Okay,
told him about some other guy,
Yeah.
which is just the worst, too. You don't want to think about the new person they're with.
You
No.
don't.
No.
You don't want to think about the old person. You want to think about the new person.
You want them to be gay. We've already gone over this. You want them to switch
100%.
sexuality and never date anyone else like you again.
Yeah.
100%.
Actually, I will say though, I have an ex-girlfriend who ended up like marrying a guy who like kind of looks like me, and like for some reason, like I kind of like felt good about
Yeah,
that.
of course you do, you sicko.
I'm going to be real. I want the person that they're dating to be just like a slightly lesser version of myself. Slightly uglier, not quite as beautiful and smart. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what
A more
you mean.
boring, basic version.
See, but the thing is, in this, he said, if he's a douchebag, I'm going to be upset.
I know.
So
it was
sweet.
so sweet.
Yeah,
No, he
yeah.
continues. He continues with the sweetness.
And then
I instantly didn't feel bad for him anymore.
Throws in the roommate.
that's the
In
roommate
one
thing.
line,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't feel bad for him.
He says he doesn't drink much. But by this voicemail, I feel like that's a lie. He sounds like he's drinking regularly, making oatmeal at home with dad, getting ready to watch that TV
Bloodline.
show.
Bloodline. How old is this man? Living with his dad.
I don't know. He's probably like 16.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And he doesn't drink much because he's 16.
And they just liked pizza together.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a cute
They
teen
slow
date.
danced at their high school
Oh my
dance.
gosh,
It
this
all
is a
makes
teenager.
sense.
He's a teenager. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
They smooched, texty. It really all makes sense. The Drunk Dial Hotline does not encourage underage drinking.
Talk for yourself. Rip my heart out.
Bit dramatic, but yeah, I mean, since we've established she's a 16-year-old, I get it.
Angsty teenager.
Do you remember that feeling of being 16 and it literally feels
Yeah.
like your heart has been
it was like
ripped
it was
out?
like every
I
6 months.
felt
just,
that like
dying.
twice this year. Is it not that painful anymore?
I think I
Like,
just
too
become
dark?
more numb to it.
I wish I felt like I
Oh.
still wish
It's
I
been-
felt that.
It's a different feeling when you're an adult and you have that pain than when
Ugh.
you're 16 and you have that pain. Because when you're 16, you can be like over dramatic about it. Like, I remember crying with my mom saying my heart was broken. My world is over.
Yeah.
But this feels.
Now the world's not over, and you just have to keep doing it.
You have to pretend so hard that you're okay.
Oh, shit.
You do. You don't get to
Yeah.
like be upset. You still got to go to work. You got to continue on your day. You just have to smile and grin and
You
bear
have
it.
to tell them you hope they're happy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, you have to pretend. There's so much pretending. Moment of silence. It's tough.
Yeah, man.
Rip my heart out.
Let's see where he goes with this.
Yeah.
That's the second time that I was cut off by this damn machine, and I won't stand for it. Anyway, Bloodline is a really great show. I hope that you're watching it. Also, Stranger Things, that new one that just came out. Oh man, oh man, oh man, was that good. It's so good. We could have watched that together. We could have watched Stranger Things together. We could have. But you wouldn't let me. Oh, oatmeal water is ready. Okay, before this thing cuts me off again, I guess I'll just go and... Ow, shit, that is hot. Oh, who's letting me do this right now? Oh, alright, well, just know if things don't work out with George, I'll just call me, we can hang out again, okay? Or if like you're really in love with George, then give my number or something, you know? Hey, sorry, I'm such an idiot, I'm sorry. Alright, good luck in life, I guess, so, don't let people hurt you, okay? Just be happy. I hope you're happy. Alright. I guess. Bye. Okay. Just be good. Enjoy ice cream. Alright. I don't know. I don't want to hang up, but I should probably just hang up. Okay, bye.
I feel like this is the first time he like stood up for himself after the machine cut him off the second time.
Yeah, he's not going to stand for it.
He's not gonna stand for it. And you know what? Like,
Good.
You
shouldn't.
Yeah,
Don't
you
let
shouldn't.
girls just cut you off. Don't let people hurt you.
Okay,
That's so sweet.
Absolutely. That is a great lesson to learn. Like you're only hurting because you allow people to hurt you, and that's very difficult for a lot of people to learn. And I'm glad the Drunk Dial Hotline cutting you off in voicemail allowed you to realize that. Dude, like you're allowed to be hurt. Like you're allowed to be upset by that, and like that's totally cool. Like of course, because those are your feelings, and like you had an expectation of the future, and it unfortunately the reality differs from that expectation. And like what you have to do is just set aside a certain amount of time, 30 minutes or 4 days, and just say like I'm gonna be sad about it for 4 days. Do that, and then you'll be able to move on.
I actually do that. That's my rule. I'm like,
Yeah.
you get 3 days. You get to cry in the shower 3 times.
Right.
And then you're done.
Yeah.
Then you gotta move on.
Absolutely. And like, dude, right on. Like, be upset. He talks about Stranger Things.
Oh my
Watching it.
God.
Like, dude, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like, she's watching Stranger Things with somebody else. Like, you just have to get over it.
Isn't that such a great point?
Well, here, I think that's actually something interesting. Like, committing to
A
TV
show.
show.
a TV show, that's like such a commitment.
I mean, Garrett
We all
literally
do it.
got mad at me this week because I watched an episode of Stranger Things without him.
Mad is an interesting way to put that.
I would have been livid
No.
if Garrett watched an episode of Game of Thrones without
Right?
me.
Yeah.
true.
Like
No.
there was even like a point when we were watching Game of Thrones where like Natalie was like, "I'm watching Game of Thrones with somebody else," and I was like I was cool with it. But I was just like glad you gave me a week's notice. like
I
You
told
make
you earlier
commitments
that
to
day.
people.
I
Yeah.
told you earlier that day.
I know you did. You did.
Also,
it doesn't change the fact that like those are my feelings, and I was still upset.
And you know what, Garrett?
This isn't healthy.
You get 2 days to be upset about that, and then I'm gonna need you to move on. Everybody, I feel like the new like thing you do with someone is like starting a show is like a step in the relationship, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's a commitment. It's a commitment.
A total commitment.
That is absurd, but it's so true.
Because then you don't like. You feel like you should wait for them, and if you don't wait for them, then that's a sign. But if you do wait for them, like maybe you're too clingy. You know what I mean? There's a whole thing. Garrett.
Yeah.
Wait for me.
What?
Wait for me.
You're on episode 4 of Stranger Things, okay?
You little slut. He also said, enjoy ice cream.
Did he say that? Oh, he said be good. Enjoy nice things.
I feel like this is what a girl needs to hear. Don't let people hurt you and enjoy ice cream.
Yeah.
Can we replay just that last part?
Don't let people hurt you, okay? Just be happy. I hope you're happy. Alright. I guess. Bye. Okay, just be good. Enjoy ice cream. Alright. I don't know.
I'm gonna make this on repeat where girls just have to listen to eat ice cream, be good, enjoy nice things, and be happy.
Don't let people hurt you.
Don't let people hurt you.
Be happy.
Like, let's not pigeonhole that. What is gender?
What is gender? Everybody needs to hear
Everybody
that.
needs
You're
to
right.
hear that. That's
Garrett
something that's very
especially.
important. This guy seems very well rounded and like
And so sweet. He didn't want to hang up the phone.
yeah, like
I can only imagine what his phone conversations would be like. So motivational.
So motivational.
Doesn't want to hang up.
This is such a 360 to like the creepy episode because like
yeah, both of these callers are.
These are great guys calling in. They're persistent.
yeah
They mean well.
They only want the best for their exes.
We have another caller who called 3 times.
This was an interesting one.
Let's take a listen.
It's weird that I'm calling you when we didn't even date. It's like I'm not calling my girlfriend, which is probably better. But if I'm calling you, I don't even know you, so I can't even complain to you well. It's really kind of disappointing. So I feel like you and I should at least go on like 2 or 3 dates so that way I could have something to gripe about that would be good. And then I can miss you, because now I don't even miss missing you. But wait, no, I do miss missing you. I miss missing you because I don't miss you. Do you get it? Okay. Anyway, maybe I'll call later.
Don't worry, he called later.
It's not even like we can follow the normal pattern where I miss you and miss you and miss you, and then eventually I don't miss you as much and I miss missing you because it became such a habit. We have to actually date for that to happen, and now it's just like I missed missing you, so I don't miss you. You ever think it's strange that an unmarried woman is referred to as Miss So-and-so? Well, of course I miss so-and-so, because she doesn't call back anymore.
Oh.
You ever think about that person you dated like years ago, and you wonder to yourself, do they even think of me? Or are they like all happy in their 2-bedroom house with their kids and everything? It's really disappointing sometimes. So anyway, yes. Back to my first topic, you and I should go out so that I can actually miss you and not miss missing you by missing you. I think I missed my point.
He called back a lot more passionately that time.
Let's hear the
With a
third.
little
Let's hear
more
the third.
emotion. You ready? Want to jump right
Yeah.
into it?
Wait, do you even miss me?
Oh.
I mean, I know we haven't met and everything, so it'd be kind of weird if you did, but I'd be a really good boyfriend. Like, I'd get you things, and I'd listen to you talk about stuff and problems, and I wouldn't just try to solve them. I'd be like, oh, that sucks, baby. And then you'd be like, oh, he cares, and he's just letting me talk. But if you wanted me to solve the problems, I'd, like, kill dragons and stuff. I'd be a really good boyfriend, but you haven't even met me, so you're not missing me? That seems rude, but I guess it isn't, because it'd be weird if you missed me if we haven't met. Do you miss me? Do you ever lie awake at night wishing that we'd met?
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I have a whole new list of boyfriend skills that need to be have, and killing dragons is top of the list now.
But I love that he acknowledges. Like, this guy I'm sincerely impressed with him because he knows sometimes we just want you to acknowledge that life sucks. Sometimes we just want you to listen and don't give me a solution. And he knows.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I totally agree with that. I don't know. I don't think that's like very new knowledge. I think that's.
I know a lot of boys
Absolutely.
who need to learn that.
Absolutely. I will agree with that.
Or
I've seen it
people.
happen.
A lot of people that need to learn that.
Yeah.
He understands the difference between venting and looking for a solution.
Mm-hmm.
And like that is
Exactly.
very important in a relationship. So like, dude, right on.
And
like,
then-
good.
He's willing to slay dragons. He's gonna get us things. He's gonna
Nice
slay
things.
dragons.
Well, actually, you bring up something good. What is a good boyfriend?
Gets you things, listens, kills dragons. And get you things doesn't mean it has to be like super nice things. It could just be like a little thoughtful, here's a flower I picked on my way. It's the thought that counts.
It truly.
It
I know that's a
truly
thing,
is.
but it truly is the thought that counts. Having something small that's either an inside joke or
Or like, hey, I noticed you needed this
yes.
Yeah.
and just got it for you.
Yeah. Being thoughtful.
Really summarizes all of it.
Right, and you talk about like getting something, and it could be small. It's the thought that counts. It's like just remind me, just like give me reminders that you think of me when I'm not around, and like that's really what it comes down to. Like whether
And
that's
that-
like a text of just like here's a funny thing, or like you said, like here's a flower, or like just these are things that I did when you weren't around that made me think of you, or you were in my brain, and like now I'm sharing that with you, and like that's something beautiful.
It's because we're on the same team. It's like, this is for you because I want our lives to be better.
And like you said, he misses you and he misses missing you. And when he misses the miss who is missing you, then you miss what is missed because then you miss it.
He must be missing someone right now.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
back to that. He says in the first message that he has a girlfriend.
Right.
But then he asked us to go out on a couple of dates.
Yeah.
Did he?
So he did. He says he has a girlfriend. Then
He just wants to He wants to see what it's like to miss you.
He want us.
Yeah.
That's you too, Garrett. He
I
wants to
get
miss
that.
you too.
He wants to go out with you so he knows what it's like to miss you. I mean, like, I kind of get that kind of self-destructive. Like, sometimes you just meet someone and you're like, I know you're gonna hurt me.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like, I know, like, I know that, like, you're just the type of just like dangerous
Yep.
that like is going to do damage, and like I want that right now because like fuck me.
And you
I
can
need
feel it.
that.
You can feel it in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know right
Yeah.
away that this
Absolutely.
person is gonna fuck you
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and not in a fun sexual way, in an actual way. They're gonna
Yeah,
fuck you up.
An emotionally damaging way.
And sometimes, which I think we do in relationships as well, is we want it just for the like excitement of it, just to like know that we can feel something again.
Oh,
that goes
God.
back to
I used to also do it in a relationship though. When I get bored, sometimes I would find myself doing it and like acknowledging it as I'm doing it, that like, oh, I'm picking a fight just to pick a fight because like it's too good right now. Like this is going too well. Let's get something interesting
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
It's something we all do.
See, I had the opposite. I had a boyfriend that would play the card like, don't fight with me just to fight.
Oh,
And I was like, no, I'm genuinely pissed that you didn't call me back last night.
yeah.
And he would just dismiss what I was upset about.
Oh, that's frustrating.
It was.
Now I'm right there with you, but like on the other side of the coin of like I won't pick a fight. Like I get very comfortable in relationships and like
Ooh, and won't pick fights.
right and
When you're like at the point where you just don't even want to fight about it.
well no it's exactly that. Well no I mean like if there is a problem I'll address it, but like it's not like a boredom. It's just like the opposite of boredom. Just like great, I'm okay with this relationship, and then like I like don't think about it for a while, and like I'm just like I'm in a relationship and I'm happy with that, and that's fine. I don't have to think about it. It's like you buy a couch and you don't have to think about the couch anymore. And like that's how I am in relationships. I have a girlfriend that I love, and I don't have to think about it anymore. It's there, and I love it, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me because I love this couch. And then I just don't think about it. I don't do anything to nurture it. And that was a realization I had to make of you have to nurture relationships. You have to water them. They're plants. They're not
Couches.
objects and couches.
Yeah.
I love my couch though.
It's a
Best
great
couch.
couch.
I moved into this apartment purely for the couch.
Now I understand relationships when you talk about a couch like that.
Yeah, because you have the love for this couch that you would have in a relationship.
Yeah, like if
I
I had
don't
a
think
good
I-
enough relationship, it'd be as comfortable as this couch.
I don't think that's possible.
God damn it, I don't either.
But
We got a great couch, guys. If you haven't seen our couch, we'll post pictures on the Insta. If you're listening
This
to this,
episode's
check out
so
Instagram.
good.
We're going to show you the couch we love.
we talk about getting to fights and griping about things, and I love that he says he wants to go on 2 or 3 dates because then he'll have something to gripe about.
Yeah.
God, I hope that in 2 or 3 dates you don't already have something that annoys
jeez.
you about that person. The first few dates should be like,
Well, I think he also meant like, I miss you, like maybe like you're not texting back, like we're not going on a
He's
date,
not being
like that
texty.
type of thing.
he's not being texted.
No.
People
texting.
aren't being texty enough.
I think everyone needs to learn from that and just be like a little more texty.
I'm so not texty.
Here's the thing.
I'm one of those
Here's the thing.
people.
Here's the thing.
I'm bad.
Like I'm going to give you advice, dudes and girls. Like, if you want to fucking make an impact, don't text. Call.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
call. You are miles ahead when you call. Just call, and like it's easy to talk for 40 minutes. I mean, listen to this podcast. It's so easy to talk for like 40 minutes about nothing.
Talk about this
But the
podcast
fact-
for
right.
40 minutes with someone.
Yeah. Do as the drunk dial does.
We keep straying away from wrapping this up.
Right.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up.
But this is fun. I want to keep this
I
for
am
me.
so glad both of these callers were so persistent
too.
and didn't stop at just one voicemail.
Because remember, stand up for yourself.
Don't let other people hurt you.
Eat good ice cream.
Kill dragons for the one you love.
Make time to watch shows with your significant other.
And last but not least,
Keep getting drunk.
keep calling.
323-905 beer.
The Drunk Dial Hotline.